One day I was talking with the Lord and I asked Him to give me a deeper understanding of grace and mercy. Like, I know that I need to have grace and I know that I need to have mercy for people a lot more than I'm used to giving to them. But what is the importance behind it? What is the actual reason why? I feel like we're so used to just knowing that we need to do things, but I don't think oftentimes that we have a deeper understanding of why, or a revelation. So I asked the Lord to give me a revelation about grace and mercy. And this is what He said to me. Grace and mercy is what gives people space to grow, learn, and develop in ways they didn't know they needed to develop. It gives them room to acknowledge their mistakes and to move forward. It's like removing the stumbling blocks out their way, as you would move obstacles out the way when a baby takes its first steps. Without grace and mercy, there would be no stepping and there would be no room for growth. Grace and mercy is a representation of love. With this comes patience as well. Patience just isn't for the other person, but it's for you as well. Patience isn't just for the other person, but it's for you as well. It helps to learn that individual in a way that you haven't seen them before, but most importantly, love them through whatever the situation is. Grace and mercy is kind. It shows others that you care about them enough to see them be better. The world would be a better place if it had grace and mercy in her heart. So without grace and mercy towards your brother or your sister or your friend or whoever, you are stopping that person from growing. You're stopping that person from learning, and you're stopping that person from moving forward. It's the same as unforgiveness. So when you think about not having grace and mercy for a person, think of it as, wow, not only am I not going to have grace and mercy for them, but I'm not going to let them grow. I'm not going to let them learn from this mistake or this situation, and I'm not going to let them move forward. That's exactly what you're doing without giving people grace and mercy. But yet God, His mercy is new every single day, and His grace is everlasting. He's rich in mercy. Oh my goodness, the squeaky chair. So who are we to hold so much bitterness towards people when they make mistakes just like we do? It's silly. It's really silly. Just pray that we all gain that spirit, that everlasting spirit of grace and mercy in our hearts. Because once we do that, once we keep spreading love and being a representation of Christ and being kind and patient, it becomes a domino effect. The way God has loved me and shown so much grace and mercy, it makes me want to do it to other people. It's the same thing with human beings. You ever been around someone that's so bubbly, so just full of light, and it makes you happy, just makes your whole day? But yet we rather be ugly. We rather be distant. We rather be cold and mean and rude. Who is that benefiting? No one. It's dumb. I think we should all just humble ourselves before God and ask Him to help us in those areas, right? Just ask for help. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.